Fans were barely processing Yandy Smith's recent breakdown, in which she sobbed on live about Erica having slept with her husband, when Erica responded with an accusation that left viewers stunned. In an emotional voice note that surfaced just hours ago, Erica can be heard saying, "He gave me something, I didn't know what was happening." The internet is in complete meltdown after a shocking claim rocked the world of love and hip-hop. Within minutes, Yandy Smith went live from her bathroom, visibly shaking, screaming into the camera, and calling Erica a lying snake. Emotions ran high as thousands of people watched the stream, witnessing Yandy flip out in real time. "You want to go there? Fine. We'll go there. You just crossed the line," she said, omitting what really went down. But the implication triggered a frenzy online. Mona Scott is reportedly furious, and the castmates are taking sides. Fans are now wondering if Erica is telling the truth, or if this retaliation has gone too far. The moment Erica's voice note leaked, everything changed. The clip was only a minute long, but it carried enough weight to tear apart whatever fragile peace existed between her and Yandy. Erica sounded exhausted, like she had held on too long. In the voice note, Erica said, "He gave me something that I didn't know what it was, but after that, I don't remember anything." Her voice trembling. Her words shook social media like a bomb. Within an hour, every gossip page reposted the video, and fans were arguing in the comments, trying to piece together the timeline. Was this the same night Yandy claimed Erica spent with Mendeecees? If so, what exactly happened behind closed doors? "Don't you dare twist the truth. Don't you ever lie about my husband like that," Yandy yelled into her phone as she stood in front of the mirror, red mascara running down her cheeks. The live went up immediately after the leak, and it was everything but quiet. It went viral in a matter of minutes. When she yelled, her voice faltering, over 50,000 people watched Yandy's collapse in real time. She held her chest as if she was having trouble breathing and screamed, "This is my marriage. This is my children's father. You playing with this? Ain't no storyline. This is my real life." Her voice cracked as she sent the message through clenched teeth. Fans flooded the comments, some urging her to calm down, others supporting Yandy, and many were perplexed and shocked. Some even began to wonder if what Erica said might actually be true. Meanwhile, Erica remained silent. Following the leak, her team didn't issue a statement and she didn't post anything. But just when things started to settle, a now-deleted post from a close friend of Erica revealed even more shocking details. The statement only fueled the fire. The internet exploded with theories. Was Erica a victim? Was Mendeecees hiding something? Or was this just revenge from a woman scorned? More cast members began to speak out. The friend claimed that Erica had told her about that night months ago but was too afraid to say anything, fearing no one would believe her. She said she felt like her body wasn't hers. One unnamed cast member recalled seeing Erica leave Mendeecees' hotel room at 3 a.m. Mona Scott, who had been unusually quiet during the chaos, finally broke her silence with a cryptic post that read, "Truth always finds the light." Fans took that as a hint. Erica wasn't herself. She appeared dazed and was dressed in the same outfit she had worn earlier that evening. The cast claimed she didn't even say goodbye before leaving and didn't return to the shoot the following day. Rumors started circulating that the show's producers might know more than they were letting on. According to some sources, cameras were rolling during a cast after-party on the night in question. If the footage leaked, it could completely blow the situation apart. As Yandy's online popularity continued to decline, fans noticed that Mendeecees hadn't spoken, hadn't left a single comment, and his Instagram had gone dark. His usual motivational posts and gym videos vanished. People began asking, why isn't Mendeecees defending himself? Behind the scenes, things were reportedly even messier. According to sources close to Yandy, she wasn't eating, barely sleeping, and had threatened to remove her children from the camera until the network cleared Mendeecees' name. One fan wrote, "If he's innocent, why is he so quiet?" Others countered that he might be keeping quiet on the advice of his legal team, concerned that this could turn into something bigger than a reality show scandal. The situation got worse when a fan shared an old clip from a reunion special where Mendeecees made a joke about how sometimes women forget what really happened. The clip had gone mostly unnoticed back then, but now it had chilling implications. Fans dissected every word, pointing out how uncomfortable Erica looked during that episode. After several screaming matches with producers, Erica accused them of using her family for ratings. One insider shared that she had trusted the show to protect her, not allow her husband to be portrayed as a monster. Later that night, Yandy's best friend posted a lengthy story defending her. Yandy gave Erica a chance when no one else would, and this is how she repays her? You have no idea what she's going through, trying to keep her family together while a woman she once called a friend is out here lying on her husband. Then, an unexpected voice entered the conversation. Samantha, Mendeecees' ex-wife and the mother of one of his children. She said, "I'm not saying Erica's lying, but I will say this. When I was with Mendeecees, there were nights that didn't feel right either. I never spoke on it because of my son's relationship with his father." That post caused even more division, some applauding Yandy for having loyal friends, others accusing her of a cover-up attempt. It wasn't just Erica's word against Yandy's anymore. It seemed like a pattern was forming. As the night wore on, the situation felt more like a slow-burning fire no one could put out. Every hour brought a new revelation, a new post, or an old clip reframed in a more sinister light. Hashtags like "Fry Justice for Erica" and "Fry Protect Yandy" trended side by side. Even celebrities began weighing in, some endorsing Erica, others showing solidarity with Yandy. Then came the most dramatic moment. Yandy shared a picture of her wedding ring on a table with the caption, "I don't know who to believe anymore." Fans were stunned. Was Yandy starting to doubt Mendeecees? Was the pressure too much? Right as fans were trying to process that emotional weight, a new clip leaked, taken from an unreleased confessional Erica had filmed weeks earlier. No one knew how it got out, but it spread like wildfire. In the video, Erica sat on a velvet couch, her eyes glassy, her tone quiet. "I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I can't keep lying to myself. That night changed me," she said. She paused, trying to gather herself. "Mendeecees gave me a drink, said it would help me relax. I trusted him. But everything else is a blur." Her voice was raw. Her hands trembled as she spoke. She wasn't the usual Erica. This wasn't sass or vengeance. She looked broken. The video ended before she could finish her story, but the damage was already done. Those who had doubted her began to change their stance. Shortly after, Yandy removed the wedding ring photo from her feed. Fans speculated, had she seen the full interview before it leaked? Was she realizing the truth? Speculation ran wild, turning the chaotic situation into a full-blown public circus. Some suggested Yandy and the producers had tried to bury the footage until someone on the inside leaked it. Backstage, Love and Hip Hop was reportedly in crisis mode. Cast members were told not to speak to the media. Security was increased. Then, Erica broke her silence. She posted an image, a black screen with white text that read, "Gaslighting is when they convince you it never happened." Fans immediately saw it as a jab at Mendeecees. Supportive comments erupted. And in an exclusive interview, a former assistant who had worked with Mendeecees for over a year came forward. She claimed to have seen him hand an unmarked pill to a woman at a party. He said it was to help her relax, she recalled. But the woman began to act strange, as if she wasn't herself. The assistant paused when asked if she believed it was the same thing Erica described. "I wouldn't be surprised," she said. At that point, fans stopped questioning whether Erica was telling the truth. Instead, they began asking, how many other women are involved? Hashtags like #expose Mendeecees and believe Erica began trending. Celebrities started unfollowing Mendeecees. Then came the quiet but powerful response. A black and white photo of Mendeecees praying. The caption read, "God knows the truth." Some fans called it a desperate attempt to play the victim. Others thought it was a subtle denial. Either way, the silence was deafening. Then a podcast episode featuring a former producer surfaced. Though recorded before the scandal, he hinted that secrets, if revealed, could destroy lives. He named no names, but fans were convinced it was about Mendeecees and Erica. And just when things seemed to reach their emotional peak, Yandy went live again. She looked tired, makeup-free, defeated. "I love my husband. I want to believe he could never do something like this," she said. "But the things I'm hearing, I can't ignore them." Moments after she ended her live, Erica posted, again, white text on a red background, "I'm not the one who screamed into the camera defending my marriage." Now the fans are left asking the only question that matters. What happens next? First, some of you kept asking me if I knew. There's a reason I fought so hard to keep my son away from certain people, and there's a reason I distanced myself. I saw how he moved, the manipulation. It wasn't always physical. Sometimes it was emotional or psychological, and sometimes it was substances. The chat exploded with people demanding more details, but Samantha refused to give specific examples. Her admission was more than enough to send the internet into a complete meltdown. "If I knew what Mendeecees was really like, I would have known." She took a long breath. "And to be honest, I knew." She tightened her voice as the web of suspicion thickened, and fans started connecting stories, timelines, and incidents that had previously been dismissed. Erica's accusations were indirectly supported by someone else who had lived with Mendeecees, co-parented with him, and witnessed him in his private life. Although Yandy hadn't publicly responded to Samantha's live, sources claimed she was devastated behind the scenes. One of her friends allegedly told a gossip outlet that she was beginning to believe she never really knew him and felt betrayed, as if her entire marriage had been based on a lie. Producers from the show were reportedly scrambling to reshoot several scenes. At the same time, Erica continued to fuel the fire with another shocking post. This time, she uploaded a photo of a journal entry from 2021. It was blurred for privacy, but the words, "He slipped me something," were clearly visible. The caption simply read, "Proof." The upcoming season had to be re-edited, while other episodes were pulled entirely. The show's future was now uncertain, with rumors circulating that sponsors were threatening to back out. Meanwhile, Mendeecees remained completely silent. No new posts, no statements, not even a story. Insiders claimed that he had deactivated his main phone and was using a burner. One person said he was laying low in Atlanta, staying with an old friend and refusing to take any calls from the press. Skeptics questioned Erica's motivations, but her supporters treated her claims like gospel. The comment section was full of messages like, "We believe you," and "Thank you for being brave enough to speak out." Producers claimed Mendeecees had even stopped speaking to Yandy, telling mutual acquaintances, "I need to clear my head, so it's best if we don't talk right now." However, things only got worse when a video from years ago resurfaced showing Mendeecees participating in a panel discussion. In the clip, he joked about how some women need to be humbled and that a little drink can change everything. Although it was obviously said in jest, fans stopped laughing and the video quickly went viral. Celebrities, activists, and bloggers reposted it with the comment, "Believe women," referring to it as a confession concealed in plain sight. "You guys don't know what she's going through right now. Yandy is strong, but she's breaking. I've seen her cry. I've seen her ask questions." Camilla, Yandy's best friend, decided to intervene amid the mayhem and went live to support her. Support her, but don't treat her as though she's a victim and a part of this disaster. The producers of the show finally broke their silence with a vague statement. "We are aware of recent developments involving members of our cast. We take all allegations seriously and are conducting a thorough internal review." However, the statement did little to calm the storm. Fans felt Yandy needed to take a stronger stance and stop sitting on the fence. The network's statement didn't name any individuals and fans were incensed. As the drama intensified, other reality stars began weighing in. Cardi B tweeted, "These guys are smiling in your face and doing expletive behind closed doors. Ladies, don't ignore red flags." Others called for a reunion special focused solely on the accusations and demanded accountability and genuine answers. Cardi even threatened to boycott the network unless Mendeecees was removed from the show. Though she didn't specifically name him, everyone knew who she meant. A number of influencers and former cast members also expressed similar feelings, suggesting the industry had abandoned Mendeecees overnight. Then, in a shocking turn of events, an anonymous woman contacted a prominent gossip blog, claiming to have had a similar experience with Mendeecees in 2019. Although she wished to remain unnamed, She included screenshots of old DMs, blurry photos of them together, and a chilling voice message that sounded like Mendeecees. Even though nothing was verified, the story fueled the fire. Now, fans weren't wondering if there was a problem. They were wondering how serious it was. According to sources, Yandy was reportedly preparing for a legal separation. She had discussed filing documents, not for divorce just yet, but to protect her assets and children. "She's being smart about it," one insider said. In a live Q&A session with fans, Erica hinted at a candid interview and possibly even a book deal. "Y'all don't know half of what I've been through. If I told you everything, it would blow your mind." She didn't provide specific names or dates, but the promise of more revelations kept fans glued to their screens. Then, a new voice emerged from an unexpected place: Mendeecees' own mother, Judy Harris. For weeks, Judy had maintained a low profile, refusing interviews and avoiding social media. However, after the accusations kept mounting and the internet exploded in criticism, she finally broke her silence. A video uploaded to her private account was swiftly leaked by a family insider. Judy was sitting in her kitchen, makeup-free, looking worn and clearly shaken. "I raised my son with love and respect. I don't know who this man is that they're talking about. But if my son has harmed women, I need to know the truth too." Within minutes of the video going viral, viewers were divided. Some expressed sympathy for Judy, saying no mother could prepare for such a situation. Others condemned